Snake, I hope you can hear me. Word is you've been captured by Strangelove. I'm guessing they confiscated your gear, but I know you've still got something left. Search your memory, Snake.
Alright, so this is an interesting one. We can't prepare for the mission. There are some briefing files, but you saw we were captured in the prior cutscene. So of course we have to do an escape sequence. It's so funny that Metal Gear really is at its peak when it is just the same game over and over again. Oh sweet, we got this. Hold on, I'm gonna shut up. This is the non-QTE version. I knew they played it again.
I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? Your mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
Rise and shine.
We'll get the rest at some point.
Cold
So yeah, Metal Gear's at its best when it's kind of just being the same game over and over again with like slight timeline and like, you know, like smaller thematic variations therein. So yeah, we got a shirtless captured Snake about to get electroshocked sequence. I love this game, man. MGS1 definitely is the best ever and is my favorite, and MGS3 is kind of like a retroactive retelling in a prior era that, again, was meant to serve as a soft reboot, and then they tried to do it again with this, and I really, like, I wish they would have stuck to it. Because, again, the next games we'll get after this. It is funny, though, how many times Metal Gear did essentially reboot itself. Because now we're getting rebooted
My orders were to take care of her.
to this whole idea, but with the same character that we had last time. We don't have a new Snake. We have the same Snake. By the way, yeah, we got a mass triangle even. We're Naked Snake. We're infiltrating bases to destroy a big Metal Gear. You know, we got captured. We're getting interrogated. We're, you know, putting up a front and telling them a cover story. Like, it's everything, man. It's all the hits. The only thing this game doesn't have is the freak show bosses.
What really happened? What did you see?
She betrayed more than just her country. She betrayed me, too.
And of course,
Then how do
Snake is a bad liar.
Dana? Why keep a memento of a traitor?
What are you talking about?
And what about that scar?
Yeah, what about the scar?
Tell me you have the same scars by sheer coincidence.
Are you going to explain that? That was like all over the trailers, and people were really confused about that because we saw the scar move off of the boss. Did we inherit that? What? Hey, don't call me girly.
Answer me!
This is probably the easiest one there is, though. Out of all the torture sequences, like, it's not too difficult. It goes on for a while, but, you know.
She sacrificed her.
Yeah, so plot-wise, what's going on here is,
Sacrificed all for a country.
you know, Strangelove.
For soul or for her dignity.
Strangelove is correct here, right? And she's a science lady. She wants confirmation that her theory is correct so she can finish her AI. And Snake is just refusing to give it to her. A lot of people read this scene wrong because, again, a lot of people read a lot of Metal Gear wrong. And they think that Snake, like, forgets or, like, is, like, you know. But it's like, no, he's just lying. He's lying to Strangelove. He's lying to himself a little bit.
Then say it. Say she died for America.
And, like, Strangelove knows.
That she remained true to the end. Gave her life for the country that betrayed her time and again.
No. That woman was a traitor.
Why? For what purpose?
For what purpose?
She went to her grave, cursing her country.
Why?
Yeah, he's lying to himself to cover and to cope, yeah.
I'm not helping you finish that thing. Face it, the boss is dead. Whatever's inside that machine, it isn't her.
Now that is true, however.
Raising the voltage.
Oh, get ready for his amazing electrocuted sound. Well, electric shocked sound again, not electrocution. Electrocution. A lot of people will call things electrocution. If you don't die, it's not electrocution. It's just electric shock. So, interesting bit of censorship in the Japanese version of Peace Walker, because electric shock torture is a little too much for, you know, the teen audience, rating-wise. They had to change it from electric rods to tickle rods. So instead, the scene looks exactly the same, but the rods have like a really goofy purple overlay, and it's Akio Otsuka just like laughing his ass off while it makes like weird wiggly sounds. It's very funny, definitely worth looking up. The reason behind why they're tickle rods in the lore is because, well, you've been trained to resist torture, but not tickle torture. It's very silly. Anyway, yeah, look, we've got this scar.
Any ideas?
Okay. We've got this scar, right? We're gonna get answers to this, where that's what caused me to coin the term flaccid reveals. Because, yeah. Look at that. It was a jigsaw. It was a saw the whole time. He just used it to hide his saw in case he got captured. That's all. This is a very interesting mission. If they see me using the saw, we get the old seesaw, by which I mean they launch me out of the mission and I fail. If I had a partner, if you do this in co-ops, you're able to basically do a couple things. The partner can unlock the door for me. The partner can raise or lower the electric shock when we're brought in for another round. Hey. Yeah, it's kind of a letdown.
Checks out okay.
Yep, checks out okay.
Use the jigsaw by alternating between the L1 and R1.
It's just kind of weird.
Just make sure to keep it down.
It's just weird that this is all it is. There's the implication that he still, like, decorated himself with the scar on purpose. Well. But I don't know. I don't know, it's weird that it's not magic, and it's weird that it's explained at all and is kind of like a weird explanation.
Come on!
A jigsaw, insert Billy Puppetman here, yeah? Yeah?
Ready to talk now?
No,
I've got nothing to say to you.
I think you do.
I don't.
Very well then.
But yeah, because you can do this co-op, and because there's multiple rounds of torture, and there's multiple solutions, again, we are back to MGS 1 and 3 in terms of coolness. 4 didn't have anything like this. You know? And a lot of why 4 was... it sold really well, and it reviewed really well, but... as time went on and as, like, people's opinions, yeah, you know, 4 is not the most beloved of all of these games. And you would play this, which again came out before Rising. And you would kind of go, oh, they figured it out, right? This came out 2 years after MGS4. So you would go, oh, they got it. Well, he's saying the thing the boss said. Now he's messing with her.
Kill me.
Shut up!
Kill me.
Look, she hates it. I like that. I like how he starts messing with Strangelove in turn. But anyway, yeah. MGS4, in some ways, was a bit of a letdown for, like, you know, people who really, really paid attention and really, really, really liked these games. I gotta lock the fuck in. There we go. I still like MGS4, but I would be a liar to say I didn't have issues with it when it came out. So the fact you got this 2 years later, and it was like, oh, we're getting all the hits again. Okay, they figured it out. It was really like MGS3 all over again. We were right back to everything that worked. We, you know, even though, well, what do you mean? Like, you're just doing the shock torture and the jail sequence escape again. Yeah, but it's different. We've got different ways to complete it. We've got different ways to get through. That's what makes Metal Gear strong, is taking those 3 or 4 ideas that really work and doing something neat with them. Not completely flipping... Just gonna scoot on through here. Flipping everything on its head and making something that, you know, doesn't work. Like, Metal Gear works best when it's an interesting take on some familiar concepts. And then, of course, right after that, this game, we would get Metal Gear Rising, which, again, you know, well, this game doesn't have the freak show bosses that have their, like, memorable stories and all that. Oh, but Rising does! So the future looked really bright for a while there. So it was odd how they would follow this game up. That said, I do really like some of... Oh no! What they do here. Because it's like MGS3. It's like MGS1. It's similar situations, but, you know. It's kind of like what a video game does. I think... I'm sure the saw made the electricity feel better. Yeah, I don't imagine you would want, like, metal weaved through your rib cage and chest meat, you know, while getting electrically shocked. Also, check out the fog. It looks really nice. There's like a light haze over everything that looks really cool. I mean, there's more we can do in this mission, but yeah. We'll just continue. Again, most of the cool stuff is with co-ops. But yeah, I don't know. I've mentioned this before. I feel like a lot of people in Metal Gear discussion forget that Metal Gear is a fucking video game. It's like you're playing Super Mario and you want a grassland stage and you want like a lava stage and a Bowser Castle stage. Check it out, we got an S rank. Metal Gear's no different. Just because Metal Gear has some stronger narrative themes doesn't mean that I don't want like a base infiltration and a jail escape in every game. I want to see how Metal Gear's going to do it different and unique each time. Because again, it's still a fucking video game at the end of the day. Diamond Bladed. I forgot it was Diamond Bladed. Oh no.
Sorry. Hey, you okay?
Yeah. My lungs taste like charcoal.
Well, yeah, people put charcoal in everything nowadays.
I'll be fine. The pain in my chest is gone.
So that was just a copy of the boss's wound.
Yep.
That's right. The scar's gone now.
Nice work.
He means emotionally.
What's the situation with you? Everyone okay?
It's not. It's not emotionally
but
gone.
There's a slight problem.
Oh no.
Paz. I thought the professor was looking after her.
So did I. Here's the deal. I started thinking, and I sent someone over to the school the professor mentioned.
And the school doesn't exist.
No, it exists, but Paz has been a no-show. The person at the school said neither the professor nor Paz had been seen there in quite some time.
Well, we already knew that Galvez wasn't who he said he was.
Marked by the CIA. KGB and Paz brought us into all this. Coleman must know about them too.
You think Coldman's got them?
No. Remember, Galvez isn't some pencil pusher.
Yeah. The KGB will have eyes on Coleman night and day, too. Which could mean they knew what the CIA would try to do and are just staying out of sight.
Let's hope so. See what you can get out of the KGB, Kaz.
Alright, back to work.
Yeah, so we made enemies of,
Snake.
the CIA before, we made enemies of the KGB before. We're kinda... Yeah, we are kind of at least building up to that idea of the whole world is against Big Boss and Big Boss is against the whole world.
On my way.
I do kind of like that. I do kind of like that this game at least has that element